Hi guys, it's Borkson. Hello, and welcome to my channel if you're new here. Welcome back if you've been here before. So guys, today is most handsomest men alive, 50 and up. This is guys, this is a category, and I did a year before last, but last year I just didn't do it because I was like, I'm not interested in men that old. I'm like, you know what? We'll do it. So guys, I forgot to write two people on the list, and this list goes up to 11, so I'm gonna do 13. It doesn't matter. I'm not playing this way. So okay, so people that aren't on the list, we're gonna go do them first, and then we'll go. Okay, guys. So remember, if I pronounce anyone's names wrong, I apologize. Oh, disclaimer: I didn't even making the list. I had to make a last video. If guys, no one's sexuality matters. Nobody's, gender, like who they like, and I guess it's sexuality, and like the only thing that matters is the people on this list do consider themselves men, and nobody's sexuality matters about these lists. These lists are just from, except for my own. I mean, there's some people on this list I do not find attractive in a traditional way, but they're so handsome. But, okay, guys, further ado, let's get into the video. 1, Casper Zephyr. If I'm pronouncing that correctly. And here, I don't have his information written down because I personally I forgot him on the list. He was supposed to be number 1 on the list, and I forgot him. I'm a great YouTuber, right, guys? October 26, 1974, 51 years old. He's gorgeous, you guys. He played Finn in the originals. He doesn't really do much. He was born in... Hold on. I will find it for you in just a minute. He's British. He was born in the UK, but he was raised in the Middle East. There isn't a lot about him on the internet, but, him playing Finn, he was a really believable Finn. The older I get now, yeah, Finn was hot as ever. Finn was really, really hot. But at the time when I was just watching the Vampire Diaries, I was a teenager, so I was definitely more into Cole, who was in his teen years. Cole was actually my favorite original, but I do think Finn is my second favorite. Just guys, and then next one's gonna be a little creepy. Hold on, guys. So guys, number 2 is also not on this list because I simply forgot to put him on there too. Sebastian, I'm sorry, pronunciation, I'm gonna butcher this. I know I am. Roche, Roche. My dad always said, "Don't know how to say it, spell it," because it's be polite. Born August 4th, 1964, age 61. He played Michael Michelson in the Vampire Diaries universe. He played their dad, who turned them all into vampires and like stuff like that, guys. So he's really cute, though. I'll be honest with you guys. I mean, he's almost my grandfather. I don't think so. I would say 30 years. Yeah, I mean, if someone would have had a 15 and 15, 60. He's not. He's older to be my dad. Which is funny because I'm a YouTuber, guys. I make videos. My father was 30 years older than Sebastian. This is kind of funny. We say he's old enough to be my dad. But my dad was 30. My dad had 30 years on him. Actually, guys, that's my thing. A teacher's assistant in school, they introduced me to him, and everyone thought he was my dad. They were saying he was hot, and how my dad was supposed to be hot. And I was like, dude, my dad's got like 30 years on that. I think my dad had like 40 years on that guy. And I was like, my dad's got like 40 years on him. But guys, yeah, Sebastian's really cute. I mean, he's played out to be the bad guy, the big bad Michelson vampire. Big bad Michelson turned him into vampires. But I mean, I don't remember him doing too much work other than that. He still does different interviews. I think he still acts and all, guys. But further ado, we're going to get into the next one. It's actually on the list. 3, Keanu Reeves. And I didn't realize how old he was, guys. September 2nd, 1968, he's 61 years old. On September 2nd, 1968, he's 61. Keanu Reeves, I really don't know what he does, but he's really good looking. He's an actor, guys. I didn't know he was 61. Like, he's gorgeous still. I was like, Let's just be honest. The actor that I like said he was a fan of Keanu Reeves. And I was like, oh, I want to look him up more. And I got really jealous for a while. 2. Oh, no, this is 2, but it's 4. Remember, guys, I added 2 on this list before that. 2, JB. I'm going to spell it Bourne. That's an E. You can tell C or an E. That's an E. April 8th, 1970, so 55. Kind of cool. He actually has the same birthday as my father. Different years, obviously, but yeah. He played Allison's dad in Teen Wolf, which is kind of odd. I mean, I knew he was attractive when I watched the show at 19, but I was like, he is old. No, he's not. No, he's still gorgeous, man. He also played the 100. Guys, now I gotta edit this video. Okay, he played in the 100. Don't remember the character he played, but yeah, he played a pretty good, convincing dad of Allison. Yeah, it would, he's a good dude. And also, guys, he played the character of Chris Argent, a big werewolf hunter. This guy is also, keep in mind too that, of course, I preferred Chris Argent's younger actor because Max Lee Jones played Chris Argent as a teenager, and I'm actually the biggest Max Lee Jones fan. I've been his biggest fan since I was 13. I've loved him. There's pictures of Max on my wall as a kid. So as soon as I seen him, and I was like, oh my goodness, he's playing young Chris Argent. And I was like, oh my goodness, like I loved him. Fun fact. 5. Andrew Lincoln. Which I know he's a little old, but he's hot, I promise. September 14th, 1973. He's 52 years old. So he's not putting out the full number. It confuses me. He needs introduction. He played Rick Grimes in The Walking Dead. Now, yes, I prefer Carl. The actor who played Carl is a lot closer to age with me. So Chandler Riggs is a lot closer to age to me. But I'm talking about like before Chandler Riggs was of age. I was like, he is a gorgeous man. But I don't talk about him. I know how to like somebody without being annoying. The thing is, yeah, I like Andrew Lincoln as an actor. He's attractive. He's hot, but I'm just like not attracted to him. You know where I'm going with that. Yeah. Plus, the guy that I liked had a crush on him. So I was a little jealous of Andrew for a while as well. 6. Norman Reedus. This is 67. It's January 6th, 1969. Looks like he's 57. Okay, guys, he played Daryl Dixon in The Walking Dead. My crush from when I was like in my 20s liked Norman, so that made me really jealous of him in a way. Jealous of a man, like, come on. My friends even would say, come on, Borkson, like, you're silly as ever. And I was like, yeah, but I'm jealous. Okay, guys, I'm having hiccup issues lately, just due to my cold and all. 7, I'm gonna put a little 7 next to this, so then it's 7. Ty Burrell, August 22nd, 1967, he's 58. Now, guys, in a way, yeah, I find Ty Burrell attractive. Sure, I do. But I think I more or less find him. How do I not? It's not gonna creep me out when I say this. Ty Burrell has dark hair. He's slightly olive complected. He reminds me of a younger version of my father, so I probably have daddy issues now. I've been saying that, guys, and I have pictures of my dad, like, with my relatives and all, like, when they're young. I was like, that looks like what I would imagine Phil Dunphy. Sorry, he played Phil Dunphy in Modern Family. I would imagine Phil to look like his grandchildren or great grandchildren. Like, it's like, yeah, that's exactly. And I told my dad that one time when he was still with us. He was like, how offensive. I'm way better looking than that guy. He was like, when I was younger over here, I was like, that's no conceit in his family, Dad. You sure got it all. But yes, I do think he looks similar. At least his dark hair, his dark complexion. The only difference is my dad was of Italian descent. My father was 100% Italian. Ty Burrell was multicultural, but. So yeah, so 8. Jesse Tyler Ferguson, October 22nd, 1976. He's 50. He played Mitchell Pridgett in Modern Family. I like watching Modern Family because the family shows like watching with my dad. And you guys don't know this stuff. It's really funny. I am attracted to redheaded men. I actually have dolls of a lot of people, some people on this list. I have like action figures of them. Action figures are dolls with my Funko Pops. And Phil saved. Fun fact, guys, with my Phil action figure. Phil saved my life. And that sounds silly, right? I was cleaning one night when my dad went to bed. Now, this is really eerie to think of this, guys. I was cleaning, and I fell backwards on the stairs. And when I fell backwards, I almost hit my head. But my Phil Dunphy Funko Pop, I hit my neck on Phil, so my neck was sore for a couple days. But because of the way I landed on the steps, I didn't hit my head on the ground. My head hit the ground, almost hit the ground, but didn't. But it did, like, kind of sprain my neck a little bit when I fell. So, but that was a few years back, and I busted Phil out of the case. I mean, guys, I was practically crying. I ruined Phil. And my dad was like, "That doll was a hero. Like, he saved you." But yeah, guys, it's kind of a weird movie. I have a history of falling down steps. Like, it's not funny. Like, that's how I'm afraid of stairs. And I have another. My pants broke again, guys. My pants keep breaking. Anyway, I have an action figure of Daryl Dixon, who is Norman Reedus' character in The Walking Dead. I have one of Andrew Lincoln. You guys seen my collection. You go check them out. You guys, so 9. Jim Parsons, March 24th, 1973, 52. He needs no introduction. Jim Parsons played Sheldon Cooper in The Big Bang Theory. Once again, I'm not attracted to him, but I do find him very handsome. He's a very attractive man. I don't know. Jim Parsons, he plays, a dorky dude who likes comic books like I used to, and he likes wearing character t-shirts, which, hello, I'm wearing character t-shirts right now. So he's Sheldon, and Jim did a movie called Home. He did this like little character he played, and yeah, guys, Jim did a really good job. I think he does young Sheldon, where he does the voiceover work as adult Sheldon. He does a great job. 10, Johnny Galecki, April 30th, 1976, age 50. He played Leonard in The Big Bang Theory. Real handsome dude. Guys, I'm sorry, I'm being distracted by my pants that are broken again. So anyway, guys, so yeah, Leonard was the big lover of the group. Fun fact, Sheldon was supposed to be, but they ended up making it Leonard. He marries Penny, happy stuff. He also played in Roseanne and Connors as David, but they totally destroyed his character in the Connors. Like, I didn't like it. And guys, 11, Misha Collins, August 20th, 1974. That time I read out fully a full year. Age 51. Misha Collins plays Castiel, or Cass, in Supernatural. Guys, what's funny about him is I actually have a teacher. I had a teacher back in the day that looked like him. So yeah, I found Misha attractive, and then it made me uncomfortable because I had pictures. I still have pictures of him in my binder from high school, and Jared Jensen. And it made me uncomfortable looking back on it, that I thought to myself, guys, I mean, he looked close enough that people mistaken me for having half teacher look like that teacher was hot. He was hot as ever. He was in his 30s, but he was gorgeous as ever. Probably the same age. 20 years off. He might be close to the same age. He'd probably be in his 50s by now. Real good looking man. Single, good looking. Anyway, so it's kind of weird to think I had a teacher who looked like him, and I realized it, and I freaked out. And I remember at one point taking a picture from the yearbook of the teacher, a picture of Misha Collins, and putting them side by side. And I asking my friends, did the teacher look like Misha Collins? They were like, yeah, girl, he does. We thought you knew. And I remember my mom at one point saying, well, wait a minute, which one? Which one of the actors in Supernatural does Borkson's teacher look like? When I always bring up Supernatural, I say my name being Borkson and the actor playing Sam's son at the end being Spencer Borkson, a total coincidence. This was even a creepier coincidence, okay? My mom was like, okay, tell me this teacher doesn't look like the actor playing Sam or Dean, because Dean was my favorite actor. My mom was like, so the teacher looks like the actor that played Dean. And my mom was like, oh no, we're gonna have a problem with this. My mom saying, I was really happy that we made it with Borkson so far. It was 11th grade without her having the hots for any teachers. Because I used to have women teachers, and guys know me, I'm not attracted to women, so I prefer women teachers because the men teachers, but men teachers are better teachers than women, I think, overall. I prefer women because I won't be attracted to them, but I prefer men because they're just better people. I had a couple hot teachers back in the day that didn't realize it. Anyway, guys, yeah, Misha Collins is pretty hot, and yeah, he's gorgeous, and he's married with a wife and kids and has been for many years, but okay. Well, this is no surprise, guys. Jason Isaacs. Guys, I knew for a while that Jason Isaacs was hot. I mean, like, when I was, a couple years ago, if you guys don't know, hold on, his birthday is June 6th, 1963, 62. He played the dad of Malfoy. He played Lucius Malfoy in Harry Potter. You guys don't know, I love a Tom Felton who played Malfoy. He played Draco Malfoy, okay? And now that Tom is getting older, he looks like Isaac. He looks like, I'm sorry, I'm thinking Isaac Hansen. Sorry, guys. He looks like Jason Isaacs, and I can see he's forming and featuring like him, and I'm like, oh yeah. Funny thing, I bring up Isaac Hansen. He wasn't even in the video of his age group. Anyway, yeah, he's Jason Isaacs. Yeah, just go on to the next one now. Last, but certainly not least on this list, 13, John Stamos. And pause this now. I don't want to do that. Okay, August 1963. He is 62 years old. He needs no introduction from age group. He was Uncle Jesse in the show. He was Jesse in the show Full House. He played their Uncle Jesse, and I'm like, oh, I thought back then he was kind of cute, but now he's still good looking at 60-something. I'm like, yeah. Okay, guys, this is a list of the actors that I find cute over 50, even though I am way too young for any of them. But okay, guys. Okay, I put Keanu Reeves as number one, just because I had to put somebody, and he's pretty cute. Okay, guys, remember to comment, like, share, subscribe. Go to the bell for post notifications, you guys. I gotta go fix these pants now. Okay, guys, remember, I don't just make Handsomest Men Alive videos. I want to make one more this year, which I combine all the number one most handsomest men alive into one video. And I know I missed a few people in each category, but that's fine. There's always next year. Comment, like, share, subscribe. Bye, guys.